that pain in your heart is always gonna be there. It's always a hard topic to discuss without trying to not cry. Good morning, YouTube family. You can kind of see it's rainy and cloudy and cold, so it was really hard to get up this morning. So we kind of slept in a little bit, but I think we're gonna make it. We have like 5 minutes before church starts, and we have about a 15-minute drive, so we're gonna be a little late. But better late than never, right?
Exactly.
And you look very handsome and spiffy.
Thank you.
Very, very clean cut.
I clean up pretty nice.
You look really smart. You look very educated. I think I know why we were tired last night and went straight to bed.
Why?
Because we were doing all like Christmas dancing. We just left church and now we're back at the mall again because Joe bought me something, but he won't tell me what it is. It's not a Christmas present. He said he just got something for me. You want to tell the story of what it is, or not what it is, but like what this is all about? I don't understand why I'm getting a present.
Do there have to be a reason why I think you're out?
Well, no, I mean, what made you think to give me this? I'm confused.
Love. Something that it has to do with about both of us.
How about you just tell us what it is?
How about we not?
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
She does this, guys, and it doesn't work. It's not gonna work this time.
I don't understand why he bought me something, or I don't even know what it is. It could be like a new mop. Yeah, like front row parking. Oh, look, they're doing balloons.
You're making this roll right there.
Look, mom. They're doing balloons.
Oh, they're making it right as we speak.
Oh, they're doing like Christmas lights too. I guess they consider that vintage. Zack Attack. So we finished editing the video for Ellie and Jared's contest that they have. And as you probably can tell from my smear and mascara, that it was a very, very emotional and hard video to record. I'll give you guys more information about it. Ellie and Jared are YouTubers, and they have gone through kind of the same struggles as us. They had fertility issues trying to get pregnant, and luckily they did. They have 2 beautiful children now. For those of you who have been watching our channel for a while, you guys know that Joe and I have been trying for many years. We've been married for 9 years. If you don't know yet, we did try IVF back in 2012, and it was successful at the time. We got pregnant with twins, but unfortunately we lost both of them. We lost one early in the pregnancy, and then we lost another one right a week before we were going to find out the sex of the baby. And that's basically what the video is about. And Ellie and Jared are actually doing a contest for families who are trying to get pregnant and having fertility issues. They're paying for an entire round of IVF. That is huge. That's huge for somebody like Joe and I, who have already gone through this, and we already know financially like the toll it takes on a couple, especially for those who are like us, who are a middle class family, who, you know, we don't have the extra funds, you know, sitting in a savings account. We don't have the ability to do it. We were lucky to do it once. For us to be able to do it again, it's going to be a really long time from now, and by then we'll probably be well into our 40s. This contest that Ellie and Jared are doing is just beyond amazing. Whoever's gonna win, that's huge. I mean, that's really huge. That's life-changing. It was funny because I told Joe about it, and you know, at first he was like, do you really want to go through that again? So he wasn't really sure about it because he knows how stressful it is and how hard it is. He's just like, I don't know about this. You know, I don't know if he, you know, wants me to go through all of that again. But I told him, I said, well, you know, I really think it's a good idea. So we didn't do it this weekend. We kept putting it off. We went to church today. The pastor was talking about infertility. Go figure. He talked about how, you know, when we're at our darkest moment in life and we feel like we just can never get out of that moment. And he was talking about infertility and how, you know, couples struggle to get pregnant, and then we just think like, gosh, why is God not allowing us to have children? Why are we in this dark place? Like, we've been in this situation for 9 years. Like, we have not been able to get pregnant since we've been married for 9 years. We haven't gotten pregnant. And at one point in my life, I was blaming God. And at one point in my life, I kept saying, God, why are you not giving me what I'm asking for. And I did. And it took me a while for me to finally stop and get past that dark point in my life and finally say, you know what? God has a plan for me. And there's a reason why we don't have a child yet. And I finally got past that dark point in my life. I didn't need God to give me a child for me to get past that. It took different things in my life to happen and different people to come into my life to lead me that way. And everything changed after that. Everything in my life finally changed after I let go and said, you know what? God's not the reason for my infertility. God didn't choose for me to be born on this earth and say, you know what? I just don't want her to have kids. Like, I just don't want her to be fertile. It's not God that's telling us that. And so once I finally got past that and we started to go to church and I heard the word of God and everything in my life changed. And then after hearing today, after hearing my pastor talk about infertility and, you know, the struggles that we go through and how sometimes things are just put into your path and, you know, you just never know, like, you know, the opportunity to adopt or the opportunity, you finally get some money and you finally can do IVF or, you know, like all these different things, like all these things that were just connecting to me. And Joe and I kind of looked at each other. Both of us were crying in church. And I said, you see, this is a sign. We have to do this. Whether we win or not, it doesn't matter. At least we say we did it and we tried. I think that's huge. So Joe and I both agreed right away. As soon as we got in the car, we said, okay, we're going to do this. As soon as we get home today, we're going to record this video. And it was extremely hard. I already want to cry about it. I feel like I've been crying all day long. I think I'm gonna post the video for you guys to see. I'm gonna wait until after the contest. I don't want to post it yet because I want them to view it first and all that. It was very, very hard for us to record and very hard for us to edit it down to only 2 minutes because the video is gonna only be 2 minutes long. So that was really hard. But I will eventually probably post the full video for you guys because I think we have never really gone into detail about what happened. I think it's time for us to share that story with you guys, and since it's already recorded, I never wanted to record it because it's so hard for us to talk about. So since it's already recorded and we already went through the hard part, I think I'm gonna go ahead and post it after the contest. So you guys, you know, just want to share it with you guys, you know, just kind of have our story out there for those who are going through the same thing. And, you know, just, I want you to hear our story and so that you know that you're not alone. There are many, many of us out there who are going through the same struggles, whether it is for infertility or anything else that we're going through, whether you're being bullied at school or, you know, even if it's financial issues. I mean, if it's, you have a horrible teenager, like all of us are going through something. So I just, you know, I think it's a good idea for me to share this video because I know there's a lot of other women out there who are going through the same thing as me, and it really helped me when I was going through all of this at the beginning stages. It helped me to know and see these other videos of women talking about it, and I think it's important for us to talk about it and share it and let other women know that you're not alone. I'm actually editing the video right now, and it's really, really hard to edit. I finally got it down to the 2 minutes. It was definitely hard because I had to cut out a whole lot of stuff, but that's why I'm saying I'm gonna post the full video later on. So crossing our fingers.
I want to introduce you to somebody.
Is somebody here?
Hello?
Is somebody here?
No.
Oh.
You're messing up my thing.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go back to it. Say, I want to introduce you to somebody. Okay.
Okay.
So talk to Romy for a little bit.
What's going on? I have no idea what's going on.
Here's my friend. Here's my friend. Now look.
Oh my god, what is this?
Alright. You ready for this? This is my new friend.
Okay.
It's actually our friend.
Okay, come on, turn around.
Are you excited?
Yes, I want to know what it is.
You know what it is?
Yeah, show me.
Stop looking. You can't even see it.
I can't see it. I'm trying to see where the camera's at.
It came out good.
Show me. Babe, that's cute.
You like it?
Yes. What made you decide to do that?
I've been thinking about this like for a while. Like a couple months. And I found a place that did it, and it was in the mall.
That is too cute.
Look how good it came out, right?
Yes.
And I asked if they could do the same, standard the vlog with the same colors, and they did.
Oh, you're cool. Give me a high five. That's cute. That is freaking huge too.
It's for your room.
Oh, you're gonna put it in my room?
Yeah, this is for your room.
I like it.
But this is gonna be the key like the
The background?
Like, yeah, it's gonna be like the main focus.
I like it.
You know?
All right, so we're trying a new recipe today. So it is called creamy spinach lemon chicken, right, Jeff?
Yep.
Okay, so to start, you're gonna put in some coconut oil. So I have some organic coconut oil into a skillet. I'm using cast iron because you are gonna bake it. So instead of having to take it out, you can just put the cast iron into the oven. I can't get this thing to open. About 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. I'm going to season my chicken with some salt and pepper. Spread on the pepper. A little bit of onion powder. I'm using sea salt. Go ahead and flip it over. Look at our house. Look how smoky it is now. Ew. Okay, so once the chicken is done, you're gonna put it off to a plate, and in the same pan, just make sure you lower down the heat a little bit, and you're gonna throw in some chopped garlic. I just have some regular already chopped garlic in a jar. How much? Do you know?
Something like that, yeah, like that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Throw in a cup, only a cup of chicken stock, and eyeball it. Guesstimate about a cup. All right, so now you're gonna add in 1 cup of Greek yogurt, and I'm using this Faye total 2% plain Greek yogurt, no flavor. All right, so Greek yogurt, and then a squeeze, just half lemon.
Yeah, just a little.
And then the juice of half of a lemon. Make sure you get no seeds. Stir it.
Yogurt and it's running over too much.
What is it? All right, so now I'm gonna add in some dry basil. I'm gonna put in about I don't know, I would say like a tablespoon. And then I'm also gonna add in about a teaspoon, maybe even like 1/4 of a teaspoon of thyme. This is just dried thyme. All right, so I'm gonna put some sea salt. I'm gonna put a dash of honey for a little bit of sweetness. This is going against the recipe, but I'm just making it my own, Joe. Leave me alone. All right, so once everything is mixed in, again, try it one more time. Make sure you like it. If you want more seasonings, add more seasonings to it. Tastes really good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the chicken back into the pan. Throw all the juices back in the pan with it. Give it back the flavor. All right, so now I'm gonna throw in a big giant bag of spinach. I probably could have put this in before I put the chicken in, but Joe didn't tell me to do that, so.
I did tell you that.
You told me that right
That's why I
now.
opened it up for you.
I didn't see it. All right, so let me toss everything around. Because Joe forgot to tell me.
It's easy, just take the chicken out.
I already put this back in there.
You need to cook it down a little bit.
Ay, moko.
Cook the chicken, get the chicken out.
Ay, moko.
Why do you do things the hard way?
Rewind.
Rewind, is it? Rewind?
Okay, so now I can throw the chicken back into the pan. I'm gonna stick it into a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. Well, thank you, honey. Ooh, it looks fancy. You even twisted it and make it look like S. Looks so good. I guess like the combination of the Greek yogurt with the lemon, it's a little bit sour, but it's still really good. I think next time I would add some cream cheese and maybe like some mozzarella. Finally, time for bed. We have been crying all day long and we're drained. So we hope you guys have a good night. See you on the flip side. Bye.